Hello, ladies and gentlemen, I'm the Innkeeper, and today I would like to welcome you all back to City Skylines, the City of Drunkards. Last episode, we redesigned Drunk Island right here into this spaghettification weird monster creature, which is fantastic, and I love it. I love it to bits, kind of. It's alright. It's alright. Hopefully, it's going to try and repair some of the issues that we've been having down here with traffic. It might do so, it might not. We will definitely find out. It's already sort of causing a few issues down here by the looks of things, so I don't really know. I actually don't know why there's traffic down here. There really shouldn't be any at all. But some vehicles are for some reason on the right hand or left hand side and they're trying to get into the middle lane. Why are they doing this? Why are they doing this? This really is weird. It doesn't make any sense. Is it because they're coming? Yeah, they're coming from that side, aren't they? So they're just trying to get back onto that lane. But the traffic keeps stopping and then letting them on. I think that it's just being caused because of this. Maybe I get rid of this bit and change it slightly. I really can't. I don't know. I couldn't tell you. The traffic is just being caused by traffic. Great. Anyway, we're going to try and fill in this area with whatever the hell we want it to be filled in with. So what we shall do is get ourselves some industry. Just throw it all around it. Oh yeah, tell you what, what's a good idea? Before we muck around with all that, what we need to do is completely change our metro system. So we're going to delete this. We'll keep that. And we'll keep this for a second. In fact, we'll just delete 2 more blocks there. So we need to get some more stations. So a metro station right here sounds like a good idea. I might have 2 of them. All right here. I think for now we'll just have one right there. There we go. So one right there and another metro station probably around about right here. Seems like a good idea. So yeah, that's all right around there because that sort of connects up to everything. Along here. Yeah, that's fine. I like it right there. So what we will do is delete this. We'll delete that as well and just sort of redesign it. So the metro station right here. God, this mod even works with trains. I should really try and remember the hotkeys for changing. Why the hell does this connect in such a way? Or refuse to connect in such a way? Right, there we go. Just trying to go up, I suppose. So we have that now. We should be able to make our way around. Yeah, remembering the hotkeys for sort of curved and straight roads would definitely help me out. There we are, around there. And then another one right around here. And there we are. So we have this little area connected now, which is great to see. I think that's all we need to have connected. Although maybe having a metro station down here is also a good idea. But over there might be alright, because they should be able to just walk all the way to work. But we'll see. I don't know how great the range is of metro stations and how far pedestrians are willing to walk. Or if they just use their car instead, I don't know. Looks okay to me, though. So what we should do is first not go out of that screen. What we should do is go to our transport and get rid of some of these lines. So this one right here, we can remove that line. We do have another one there that we don't need anymore. We'll remove that. This one is terrible. We can remove that line. That one's also pretty bad. So we'll do that. All these others, apart from this one, I actually don't know which one I'm viewing. Oh, right, so we can hide all of them. That's probably a good idea. Can we do that? There we go. So we can find the line. This one. This one seems to be also kind of meh. It goes everywhere. Maybe the problem is that some line, the bigger lines are the ones that are just not that great. Seems to be a bit of a mess everywhere, isn't it? Oh well. What we'll do is we'll remove this one as well. Any others that are not really that great. Sort of curious to see what the bigger ones are and what they look like. So this line seems to be around here. Can I move this? Can I make it smaller? It's hard to see what I'm doing. Yeah, that's a fine spot. So this line, which is Metro Line 11, goes around the Drunkards Island and some of the universities. Does it go all the way down to this university as well? It doesn't, okay. Just goes around here, really. Just this particular zone. Maybe it's because it's very dense. It looks like that's probably what's helping it out. It goes to this stop, That one, that one, that one. It's a very confined area as well. And obviously quite a dense zone, so it's helping out with traffic issues, I suppose. Maybe if we have another one right in the middle, that would probably help us out even more. But that's a good line. What about... Let's get rid of that one. Let's go over to Metro Line 12. Can we do this by passenger? We can, okay. Is 12 the same one? Or am I going to 11? So 11 is this line. For some reason it's still showing it. We're going to look at 12. There we go. So 12 is... 12's the one that's pretty much around the similar area. Okay. But it just goes to these two stops as well, as opposed to the other ones. Maybe it's just they're good because of the population density in those areas. We should really check the difference. So here, population 21,000. Let's say 22,000, just round it up. And the city, which is only 10,000. Right, that's... Then again, if we put those two together, just because the island size is about the same, we could probably calculate that's about 20,000 as well. Oh, okay, that one hasn't got anyone there. But yeah, about 20,000 there. It's only 2,000 less. That's surprising. I guess there are a few more jobs around here. People want to go to the oil industry. That's okay. What we want to do, though, is have this area connected up. So we'll get that done. And we did delete some of our less renowned forms of transportation with our metro system. So what we should do is connect this up to here. Down to... Do you want to go down there? I don't know. Down to there. Which then goes around here, 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 to the middle. And then back again, I suppose? Yeah, I'm fine with that. I don't think trains seem to have much of a bother with where they're going. Now, around here, we can have a line. Of course, we can't steal the other lines, I suppose, can we? So, just do that again. There we are. Oh, okay. Always click ESC to get out of things, but it just takes you directly to the menu. Right, so where the hell was I going? So, from this line over to... Oh, I think I can't do anything with this line. So, drag... Right, there we go. Right down here. There. And this one can make its way down to here. Here, here. And then up there. There. I actually should get rid of that one. I do not wish to add a stop. In fact, it just constantly wishes for me to add a stop. Okay, great. Suppose I can make my way down... Oh, it should let you go backwards, shouldn't it? Yeah. There we go. So what's this one? Create new line, drag this... Oh, did I just completely delete one? Okay. I'm sort of curious why this keeps showing up as if there is no stop there. So am I still making my way down with double lines? I am, by the looks of it. Can't really tell. I'll add it again, and if there doesn't seem to be showing much worth... Okay, that line isn't right as well. Let's go back to this and just sort of move things around. There we go. So we've got 3 lines right here. The one that I've just made, which only has 8 stops. Delete all these ones and just see what this line is. Really hard to tell. Why is it still showing a bunch of other lines? That's really weird. I can change the color of them. I didn't know that. I think our most popular lines... I like the idea of this. So we should change our most popular lines into red. Red comes across as being... It does come across a little bit as being congested. Blue? Yeah, blue. Blue is good. We'll change them both to blue. This line should also be blue. It's a roundabout there, isn't it? This line's also good. So any sort of proven line that seems to be working out fairly well should stay blue. Of course, really, I should have blue there, so colors should be associated with certain districts. Maybe that's a better system. Then anything below 350, they can be yellow. Oh, maybe that's a good point. I should use, like, a traffic light system. Yeah, that might be a little bit of a better idea. So green, we should change this back now. Change it all back. So green is good. It is a proven system. So any new system that we make should start off as red. Yellow is sort of anything that we might think about changing in the future. So only 350 in that stop. I'd say anything above 350 is an okay system for me. A bit arbitrary of a number, I suppose. And anything new that is below 50 should just remain red, because anything new that we make will just stay as red. So we'll do that. We'll see how well that works out. So this is a red system. This one is red. And this one's also red, because they're all the new systems. Although, of course, we do need to get rid of one of them. God, this is going to look really weird. And I'm going to find it really strange to look at some of these systems and think, oh, this is a red line. That must mean it's congested. No, not the case. I didn't realize I could change some of them to day and night, though. That's interesting. I still don't really know how worthwhile that would really be. I don't really know too well how the day and night mechanics really work in this. If it really does change anything. It doesn't seem to. But anyway, the newest line, which is probably this one, goes all over the place. Should I just get rid of the new lines and redo it all? I think I will. It's going to redo these new lines because I just confused myself to all hell. Right, so let's get this new line started. So this one right here. So we're down here first, so really we should start here. So this line goes up to that line. Then we have two lines that are very close to one another right here, which I do like. We'll keep those. Goes down to here. There. Then there. Should make its way back up to the main area where our university is. And then make its way down. A very okay system. I like that. Now we should have another one that starts off down here. Over to here. Down there. Makes its way over here. Sort of this general zone. Over to there. And then back to there. Back to here. And then just makes its way back up. There we are, so that's fine. And then this system, we can have another one that goes in the opposite direction, I suppose. So around here. Makes its way up to... That's a good point. I don't have one that goes directly there yet. So I should definitely have that. One that goes directly over there. And then just makes its way back, maybe? I don't know. Maybe down to the city. And then it can skip... Well, it doesn't need to skip this stop. There we go. That's an okay stop. I think we already have some going on down here. I don't know. Let's just have a little bit of a gander first. So we'll look... Oh, wrong page. So we will start looking at everything. No, there's a few sort of tram systems going through there. So there we go. What we'll do is we'll change them all to red. Can I make sure the default color is always going to be red? Is that something I can do? Probably something I can do in the options menu. But there we are, red. So if we go back to... Keep clicking S to go out of everything. So there we are. So that's what we got right here. Green systems are proven. Yellow systems are... Yeah, could do with a little bit of work. And red systems are new systems that we will just sort of keep an eye on. It's mostly for my memory, because I can't remember all the new systems that I put in. We got quite a few greens, though, which is nice to see. So they're not all horrible. Although I don't really have much of a basis to compare them on, I suppose, because I don't really know just how good a proper sort of metro system in this game really is. I'm just coming off my own merit right here, which, granted, isn't that great. So... There we are. Anyway, let's continue to populate this area. What's going on down there? Probably a tram system that isn't working out. So power around here is probably the first big step. So we have that connected. We do. Next thing is heating, because they do require heating around here, I believe. We can get that done at a later date. Now over here, here's our tram system that currently doesn't have any power. We can have some high-density housing, I think around here. And along here. Although just sort of cut those bits off. Yep, I like that. Oh, really, can have high density all around this particular zone, and then we can go into low density at the bottom area right here. This bit we will remain sort of disconnected. Back to some more high density. Apart from right here. And this bit can remain disconnected. More high density around here. course, we will need to get some commercial thrown in, so we'll do that in a second. So this road, we can have this be commercial, high-density commercial. This bit as well can also be high-density commercial. There we are. And we should get some low-density in there as well. Just a low-density commercial right around there. Another one around about here. And another little bit of a smidge. Just a smidge of it. Go down to the smaller brush, and that is fine. And then around about here, just some low-density commercial. That's okay. Just cover up all those roads with low-density commercial. We'll see how that works out. If it works out, of course. Of course, we have to make sure it does work out. So we're still having a few problems over here when it comes to connections. Why is that? Wow, there are people still down here, apparently. I suppose once they fully disappear, then we'll sort this out. There's still a train there. That's interesting. I wonder if it's a route that's been bugged up a little bit. I imagine it is. It's not showing up, however, so I don't really know. There is no power here, of course, so we need to get that set up. That's not because of a lack of power. Just sort of waiting for more buildings to appear, and then we might not have any issues. So we'll do that first, and I suppose around about here we'll get these two connected up. Which might cause some issues, we'll see. Well, it will cause some problems until we get everything fully connected. Unless that's not going to power up. It does. Okay, good. So how are we doing over here? Is there still traffic? It seems to be okay. Okay, it's not great, is it? Now we've got more traffic over here all of a sudden. So vehicles are trying to get off from this road. We could have an alternate way to get on. I think it's just a case of changing this section a little bit. Changing it to something that can deal with more vehicles. I'm trying to see, or trying to think how that is even possible for me, anyway. Could just find something in the workshop. Could do that. Do the job for me. Seems to be a place right here. Oh, that's a good point. I did see some issues over here with resources, yeah. We're having not enough raw materials. So I imagine we're importing some more raw materials in. We're losing a little bit of money per hour. Or per week, even. Fucking wish I made that per hour. Then again, for a city, that's bugger all. So, there we are. How are we doing over here? Yep, lots of problems. Mostly being caused by the congestion that is going on over here. So, getting rid of this road connection over here hasn't really helped out whatsoever. There is rubbish as well, which is an issue. Can make an incinerator somewhere off, sort of, right about here. I don't think it's a bad place for one. It's in the middle of nothing. Could have caused some noise pollution. But if they want to have their rubbish picked up, that's how they're going to get it done. Or at least you'd hope so. There we go. It's going to get picked up over here and around about that area, so that's good. How is traffic around this? It's actually alright. It's just being backed up, really, because all the vehicles want to go in here. Why are they on that lane, then? I still don't fully understand how their lane system works. I really wish the middle lane wouldn't also accept people to go into the left. That way we wouldn't have this congestion. But some people seem to just go onto the left lane or onto the middle lane and then go left sometimes. They're all trying to get on, though. Yes, so we do need to change this. Maybe it just will benefit from a traffic light system. Maybe that's it. Let's delete this roundabout. Oh, painful to do that. That took some dedication. And then what we can do is, in fact, we could just get rid of this sort of general zone. And do what I said we were going to do previously, which was to have double highway road. Of course, we're going to have to get this connected properly. There's one right there, one right here. Of course, they should be... Oh, they're fine where they are. Is that what I want to do? Not really. Need to try and rethink this. So I'd have this one go this side. This one would... Okay, that needs to move. Oh, fuck's sakes. I hate this mechanic so much. It makes sense, but I hate it. It's fine. For now, we'll just have it be slightly off. Oh, that annoys me to the very core. There we go. I do have that mod, don't I? So I can just double check to see if that's perfect or not. What I can do from here is have any vehicles that are coming off can actually come on from this road. And any vehicles coming on this side can come onto that road. Although we'll change it so it's a little bit more symmetrical. There we are. That's fantastic. And then any of them that wish to get off can come around here, I suppose, and get onto that section. So we should probably change this. And have it. So anything along here. Yeah, if we delete both of these, we just spread these apart. Ever so slightly. Okay, that's not right at all. There we are. Make sure nice and symmetrical. That's what I'm looking for there. Now I've got to try and figure out how to do this. Right, so if we set it up, I think we're going to have to use some elevation right here. Something like that. And then we have something similar. But instead, that will go around. Curve in like this. And then curve up. And make its way up like that. So let's see if that makes it any better. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. We're still going to have a few traffic issues over here, but it is going to sort of divert the traffic and also make this road a little bit longer, so not all of it is going to wait over here. I suppose we're really about to find out just how good it really will be. We do have traffic lights here now, though. Although how good they are, I suppose, is up for debate. We have traffic there as well, which is going to cause some more congestion. Excuse me. Seems to be okay, though. Of course, we have to wait until the sort of initial problems possibly will resolve themselves, but I think that might mostly be just due to AI issues. I don't really know. Blame the AI. Oh. I don't know what that was. Oh. Really weird, though. Don't know why they stopped there. I think the traffic lights are really weird in this. But it's still going to cause congestion. It seems odd to me that one car can just make all the lights switch. I thought, like, maybe I can change it so that the lights prioritize certain roads, or maybe they stay on for a certain road for longer than they do others. Maybe they'd probably need to get, like, a traffic light mod. I'm not sure if it's going to be that intricate, though. But I would like it if that were to be the case. So it prioritizes the lights on one road over the others, but it would still eventually switch to the others. At least it is moving a bunch of the traffic on one road, but it's still line up around here, isn't it? It's simply because some of the vehicles from the middle lane are trying to switch into the left-hand lane. Is it moving at all? I honestly can't tell. I really can't. I think it's because they're slow on the approach. It's quite a sharp turn, so they're slowing down a bit. We might be able to make it a slightly less sharp turn. How's that? I don't think that's better or worse. I can't really tell. Wow, those mopeds on the highway. That's not right. Of course, once again, as I've stated in the past, I always move the traffic issues, but I'd rather the traffic be on the road that is taking it all in rather than on the main one, which also is going to be diverting over here as well, eventually when I expand over here. Demands right now, they're all being met. Of course, we're still waiting for more people. What's going on over here? Any issues? Oh, yeah, power problems. Okay. So we just need to connect this up here. And the same thing with here. Just waiting for it to inevitably all connect. We can get rid of that one now. Don't need that bit here. Still a tram road around there. We probably should change that. What's going on over there? Oh, yeah, of course. We don't have the facilities here anymore, so we should change that. So we do have the cemetery. Excuse me. We don't have the... What's this called again? Crematorium. So we should probably plop that off right around here. Yep, I'm fine with that. The clinic, we can have one right here. A fire station, we can have one... This seems to cover most spots. Having it around about here. There's a much better spot, I feel. And, of course, a police station. We'll have it in the same spot. There we are. That should probably help out. And we should upgrade this road. Well, change it. So it's no longer a tram road. It's been a while since it's used... Well, since it was used for that very purpose. Now, because they're all wanting heating, simply because there's pipes there that are allocated for that particular kind of thing, they're all complaining about it. How are we powering this? We're not. Okay. It's just that... Wait, how are we powering this? This doesn't make any sense. Oh, right. Because the incinerator plant's making us some power. I didn't think about that at all. Power output, 13 megawatts. It's not much. It's less than a wind farm, but it's okay. It's a little bit extra. Must be an electricity breakdown somewhere that lets you know where it's all coming from. But yeah, we'll connect that up just because it's not enough. Alright, there we go. That should help out. Of course, now heating is a bit of an issue. How we're looking over here, we're already seeing a few sort of teething issues from congestion. But this section is sort of constantly moving now, which is great to see. Oh, the traffic along here is kind of gone. Kind of. Wait, were we looking at that before? Were we looking... No, we were looking over here, weren't we? Well, I suppose we're looking at both of them. Over here, the traffic seems to mostly sort of break at around about this section. Maybe I've got this the wrong way around. Nope, that's fine. Just round about here. It's really bad. Most of them are going straight ahead. What I should do is... Well, actually... I was going to say I should maybe make another road that goes straight ahead, but that's sort of stupid. So, sort of, anyway. Is it? Not really. What I was thinking of doing is changing it so that we could move the... any vehicles... Oh, no, that's... No, because any of them coming from here is also going to have... Well, they're also going to have problems. I wish there was, like, a back button. We could still do this, but instead what we can do is have some of the vehicles coming from this road to hook up here. That might resolve some... Well, might resolve some problems. Wow, okay. That moved the congestion up a little bit. Why... Oh, probably because it deleted some vehicles, didn't it? Yeah, that's probably what happened there. Is that the right way around? Sort of curious to see if they'll use it or not. It doesn't seem like they will. A lot of vehicles are... Yeah, a lot of them aren't using it, but that's probably because it's a new road, so I suppose I should just wait a little while and some of the new vehicles coming in will change it. Yeah, there we go. He's using that. That was a dust cart. So... We'll keep an eye on it. Might not be doing much for us. Maybe it's because most vehicles are coming from here, but I'm seeing a few heavy goods vehicles make their way over there. How are we looking up here, though? Oh, yep. Congestion's building up generally now because of this area. I think we should also have a bit coming off that ends up here. Yeah, it's a good idea. We should do that. There we go. But no one... You have to come around here on that way, so we'll see. But it's another point for vehicles to get onto the roundabout around here. Yeah, that's helping out slightly. Sort of cutting off traffic a little bit. Although I'm sort of worried that we're going to have congestion around here. But the chance of that happening does seem kind of slim just because it's not as heavily used. But it definitely is helping out. Looks kind of pretty-ish. I mean, if you really want it to look pretty, then I guess use your imagination. It might end up looking pretty. That's pretty much it. Just lie to yourself. Lie to yourself. It's pretty, damn it. Now we're looking down here. Yeah, we're just sort of waiting for the demand to be filled, really. But there we are. Oh, that is a good point. Are we covering all this island? We're not. Okay, so we should change that, definitely. Otherwise, we might end up having a few problems. There we are. We'll cover all that up. Although the industrial sector should come along here. There we are. Fantastic. I think that's sort of in the... Ooh, very close. Well, just sort of squeeze that in. There we go. Some of those houses. I don't think it's as dense as it was before. I should have really looked up the numbers. We are missing out on a space right here that I did say I was going to use it for more commercial. Sort of just trying to figure out what is the best way to do that. I kind of feel like just having a bridge along here is the best way. Not a highway, though. Probably not the best idea. There we go. Have one of them. And that'll be it, really. Just have it connect up like this, and that'll be some more roads a little bit further ahead. Could be an express route to get onto the industrial sector from this section. Yeah, it's not a bad idea. We should probably do that, like a one-way road. We'll see how that works out. But that's why I want to make it a one-way road, just so people don't come off here and then end up going up there to get to that section. Oh, this is all empty now. That's fantastic. So we'll stop emptying that. What about the one down here? Nearly empty. Okay, well, it's not nearly empty. It's 80% full still. 0 of 17 trucks are in use. Why are so few in use? Probably because there's no way off yet. Okay. Yeah, bit stupid of me right there. We'll change that. Should have really connected this up a little while ago, but didn't bother. There we go. Oh, that was very thick. Oh, water. Oh, that's not connected. That's surprising. And that's a good point. All the way down here as well. And this part's fine by the looks of things. Yep, that's already covering up everything that we need. Fantastic. Nice little change of pace, however. This bit's still not great, though. I imagine we've always got congestion down there. We should check our traffic. Little tab, let's see. So, yeah, extremely bad around here. This bit's always been kind of terrible. But it's moving, I suppose. What about over here? Kind of bad, but not terrible. This bit's always going to be kind of bad, but it's easing up, I would say. And this bit's not as bad as I was expecting, really. I was sort of thinking I was going to see more red areas. And there are red bits, but most of the time there aren't vehicles there. How dense is this drunk moon? 19,000. Okay, oh, 11,000 even. Way off there. What about drunk foot? Okay, 3,000. It's really not that much. Drunk Island is suffering from water shortages. Shortages. Am I Oh no. Okay, the water is short. Fuck. Anyway, water. Put it there quickly. Before I end up just jumping into a hole and dying. I don't know why jumping in a hole and dying ends up being a part of that sentence there, but it does. Trust me on this. More congestion. Need to change this area. I really do. How do I change it? I could make a highway road coming from here directly connecting to this. Because that seems to be what most vehicles are doing. They're coming from here and going upwards. Which I suppose is just going to move the congestion around. But as you can see, some people don't always come around here. Some of them actually just want to go around, don't they? I really hate how they change lanes like that. It annoys me. But they've got to get around, I suppose. God, I like the look of this. Look at that. It's so busy. It's great. Not as busy as this. But there we are, ladies and gentlemen. That will be it for today's episode. Lots has been done. Oh, excuse me. Wow. Lots has been accomplished today. Drunk Island still underway. It's looking pretty good. Eventually we'll get the industrial sector done. And of course, we've changed this area around just a smidge. Seems to be working better than it was previously. Now we don't really have any problems at all around here. Yeah, we fixed it. Fantastic. And around here, this looks okay. No industrial problems. Of course, we seem to always have a problem with raw materials getting around here, but oh well. How much geothermal power do we have around that? Anyway, and of course, we did change our system right here for the trams. Oh, not trams, for the metro. We should see how the red ones are doing. Okay. So this one's proven now. This one's a green because it's above. So we can change that into a green station. These two, they're okay. They're not insanely bad. I would say they're yellow. Red for me is sort of below 100, I would say. And this seems to be improving ever so slightly. So what we'll do is we'll change them to yellow. Not going to be exactly there, but there we go. That's good to see. Okay then, so for some reason these two are green. They should really be yellow. Because they're below 350 now. I imagine this is going to be a forever changing color scheme. But I like it. Yellow's still good. I still like it, but it's not as good as green. But there we are, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for watching. Feel free to like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Follow me on Twitter for updates on my channel and Twitch for live streams. I'm the Innkeeper. It's been a pleasure, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.